Itchy boob. Itchy boob. All right. Experimenting with doing a live in my kitchen. There's a different backdrop. Lighting wise, it's not good. I'm going to have to invest in some sort of lighting thing. But as usual with me at the moment in my experimental phase, I'm experimenting with going live at different times of the day and night. I'm experimenting with different types of footage and backdrops and someone's joined me. Yeah. Hello, whoever this person may be. Joey. How are you today, Joey? What's news? What have you been up to? Thank you. Thank you. I had a really cool birthday, and this was sort of an opportunity to thank the people in the YouTube world who have become friends very quickly. And also, as usual, I'm experimenting and trying different things, and I wanted to see what it would be like if I did a live or a video in my kitchen. And it's very, very bright. I can see why people wear hats, you know, there's always people wearing baseball caps and stuff because it gives them a bit of shade and less forehead shine. But I'm just experimenting still. And yeah, I just wanted to thank people for making my birthday so special. But what have you been up to, Joey? What's news from you? And you shouldn't say just me. I had like 6 viewers and a troll the other night, and it went off. It was hilarious. Watch the purple lipstick video, but fast forward to the last 3 minutes. Yeah, I have heard that. Well, I've heard the troll was hilarious. He actually ended up being perfect because he was chatting up all the girls in chat and saying how he like married women and older women and stuff, and then started making all these sexual references. And then, as always, we suddenly ended up chatting about the Chris Watts case. Like it just doesn't go away. And I'd been sent a subscription box and I opened it up, and one of the things was a necklace from, it was an American subscription box, and it was a necklace from a company called Nico in New York. It's really funny. I mean, the full video goes for about 40 minutes, so if you want to watch the whole unboxing stuff. But I ended up giving the Nico necklace because I got them to guess what the connection in the box was to the Watts case. But then my phone rang and that cracked me up, and you'll get the reference to that. A bit of harmless fun. And then Jojo Flash the troll, who'd been suggesting a heap of different sexual things, mentioned double penetration, and I lost it because of the Nicole Kessinger connection. It was funny. It was funny, but there's also an abbreviated version. But it all started with me getting a purple lipstick in the subscription box, and if I do subscription box openings, the deal is to try stuff. I put this lipstick on. I don't wear lipstick. I'm a lip gloss kind of girl. Not even lip gloss, lip balm. And coloured lip balm is my new obsession. But you would have loved the troll. He was perfect, you know, and it ended up being great comedy value. The only shame about Jojo Flash was that he deleted all of his comments after he left. Like he must have deleted his profile. But you can tell kind of what the stuff he was saying just from the other comments in the live chat, and also my reaction to stuff. But there were quite a few of the admins from the JS for Justice page that watched it as well, and I just ended up losing it at the end. That sort of unnatural laughter. And funny enough, I'd mentioned earlier in the video about how I don't watch Pink Lady like a lot, but I'd seen one that day where she was in the car and she actually cracked herself up, and how much I love seeing natural laughter when people crack themselves up. And then this video just turned into one of those sort of things, but there's a 3.5 minute abbreviated version. I've learnt how to film YouTube things, like YouTube videos. She is funny as fuck, but what I really liked with that particular video was that she actually made herself laugh and she couldn't stop laughing, and it was very funny. I love that natural laughter. Like, I know that people watch her and laugh, but to have her laughing at herself was, I thought, hilarious. Um, and yeah, so there's a 3.5, 4 minute version, or there's the full 40 minutes. But I just ended up laughing that is there anything in the world, any subject matter, any topic that you can name where it can't be linked somehow to the Watts case? And it felt good to have a laugh about it, like not the crime, obviously, but it feels. I mean, I guess that's what I started doing when I used to go into the YouTube channels. Was I made people laugh in the chat bubble. Like, you can still have fun. Oni's proof of that. You can still have fun while you're talking about something horrific. Yeah, okay, the go lightly mugshot. I know. I wondered. I don't ever want to do clickbait. Even though I know that some of the best YouTubers are very good at doing it. I did think about putting her in my heading, because the reality is, if I'd put Molly Golightly or Chris Watts, or probably, well, who else? Jamie Kloss. If I put anyone like that in the header, they'll come running. But I don't want to. I will get views, but I don't think I want to do that. I'm not planning on going from 0 to 100 kilometers in 30 seconds or 5 seconds. I'd like to take a bit longer than that. Yeah, the Molly Golightly arrest. I mean, it's sounds like it's a legitimate mugshot. I didn't actually go and have a look on the website because so many people were in chat this afternoon in Oni's channel that were talking about it, who'd gone there, and there were photos of it floating around. I mean, presumably that's a legitimate website. Rehab next. Okay, well, let's record that here for posterity and see what happens. I think I remember when we were down on the beach that time when we were chatting, and we both have a bit of a thing for train wreck viewing. But it's kind of disappointing when the train crashes into the side of a hill, you know what I mean? Like, I kind of like the train wreck while it's teetering and it's going to implode. But I sort of want the implosion to be spectacular and funny, not sad. Or when you're watching a train wreck and it's going to implode before it happens, and you can't stop listening because you want to be there when it happens live. I was involved in a podcast about the Watts case, and I knew that was going to happen, and I couldn't stop listening because I knew that at some point that was going to go boom, and it did. But yeah, I think if it's a sad ending, but I think she had about 3,000 subs when I first discovered her, because she has said recently she was the first person to go live about Chris Watts. I don't know how to prove that she wasn't, but she was certainly the first to catch my eye on YouTube. I'd never watched anything on the mugshot isn't sad. Oh yeah, just with the YouTube with Chris Watts, like she probably was one of the first, but I'd never watched anything on YouTube. Like, I'd never watched lives, I'd never watched this sort of stuff. I just used to watch YouTube for film clips and funny videos. Discovered this whole new world. And it's pretty addictive. There's something really compelling about real people just talking shit and hanging out. It's kind of nice so far. And if I get a troll, I just put JoJo Flash in my live as one of the characters in it. I'm not going to get upset. I don't want trolls to be kicked out. I want them to stay around because they're the comedy material for me. They set up the one-liners. You haven't liked my video yet, Joey. What's going on? Walk in, hit like, and away we go. Yeah, so you were new to YouTube too because of Chris Watts, and was Molly one of the first people Marissa one of the first people you watched? Thanks for the like. I got stuck into the troll and told him, he said, you can't come onto my channel and flirt with my guests and not give me a thumbs up, you prick. So yeah, so you got hooked in with her too. Yeah, and I mean, you kind of, I didn't predict a downfall with her at the start. I just found her to be this really loud, over the top, sometimes annoying, sometimes compelling viewing. And I liked watching her reactions to things like when she was watching Black Queen, and I couldn't get into Black Queen. I think you figured her out in no time. Yeah, I didn't. At the start, when I first started watching her, I was just so into the Watts case, and I just loved that there's this woman that was going live, and you could interact with her, and yeah, she was my introduction to YouTube, and she talked about Black Queen, and I don't know, I might have got Black Queen on a bad day, but I found watching her, it required way too much concentration, and I'm a bit too. I can't just sit and watch the screen. Like, I quite like having people chatting in the background while I do stuff, and Marissa was good for that. You didn't actually have to sit and watch it, and she doesn't really interact with the people in chat anyway. So, well, not really, unless they're super chatting or whatever. So, it's not like you've got to sit glued to the screen. But I found with Black Queen, the one I watched, and I only tried watching her once. She was sitting on the couch, I think, with her dude, and they were either eating or maybe smoking a cigar. I can't remember, but I just found if I wandered away, I couldn't keep up with them, and it took a long time for her to get to the point. And I'm a very patient person, but I became a bit impatient. I probably got a phone call. I had to go and do something. I don't know. I didn't give her. Oh my God, there's two of you. Oh, just smoking, not a cigar. Okay. Well, they should smoke cigars. It's kind of cool. So back to the Marissa thing. Because I have stuck to the theme, which is to thank everyone for my wonderful birthday. I've done that. But I just want to go back to what you were chatting about, where you said you didn't think the mugshot was sad, even the way she's looking, you can tell it's for more drama. I agree with that. I just think smoking not ciggies up a joint, or they don't smoke at all. Cloves from Indonesia. I wonder who the second person is. You don't know who's watching unless they chat. It's kind of when there's only two people, you're like, say hi, person number two. Round of applause. Joints. Hi, Toxic Free. Hello. How you doing? I just came on to see what using my kitchen as a backdrop's like for a change. I'm still in the experimenting phases because I'm going to do some cooking shows because it's a bit of a passion of mine. And yeah, smoking joints. I couldn't go on YouTube Live and smoke a joint. Jesus Christ. I'd just end up eating corn chips and making a complete fuckwit out of myself. Legal there. Well, yeah, that's the thing too. I mean, it'd be kind of dumb if we did it, wouldn't it, Joey? Yeah, just hanging out, man, with my spliff, and then there's a knock on the door. Yeah, so I'm going to do a cooking segment. Um, but yeah, it'd be pretty dumb to go live in Australia smoking a bloody bong, a skull bong. That wouldn't be smart. Maybe that's why I had trouble following them. I wasn't in the same mindset. But with Marissa's mugshot, that was just super dramatic, wasn't it? I must admit, I mean, it was my first day back at work today, so I wasn't. There's three. There's a third person. Hi, quiet third person. Um, I hate doing that because then they might run away. They might just be happily sitting in the background wanting to be quiet. But when there's only three, you notice that one isn't chatting. I don't know how people with 1 million subs do lives. Jesus Christ. But we could talk about that. I've got a bit of a theory about chat boxes. I think we touched on it a bit on the beach that day, Joey. It's your other personality. Okay, so it's really only two. That's all right. As long as both of your personalities hit the like button. Yeah, my theory about YouTube so far, because this is all very early days, and I'm a bit of an observer, and I also do stand-up comedy, so I know about reading audiences. So I actually read the behavior of a lot of what goes on in the chat. And I think the problem with a lot of people that watch YouTube channels is they're not really aware of what their role is. To me, if you're watching somebody's channel, and I'm not talking about mine, there's 4 people now. If we get to 10, I'm going to stay until, let's stay, I'm going to try and stay until 8 or when I need to go to bed. Probably got about an hour before I need to go to bed because I think 8 will be the biggest number I've ever had in a live. But I think, you know, when you're watching one of the big channels and the chat box is flying, it's pretty self-centered to sort of arrive in the chat and say hello to the host and expect them to respond and then get really upset if they don't. My view is the show that we're watching is like we're all watching something on TV and we're all hanging out in the living room and the chat box is us all chatting to each other about what's going on the screen, not expecting what's happening on the screen to be interacting with us as well. I think having a smaller channel, it's for me, I'm really excited that I can engage with the people that I'm chatting with. But I can imagine if you've got 500, 1,200 people watching and chats just you can't be constantly acknowledging people. And I find it strange that people go in there and expect the hosts to acknowledge them and then get fucked off if they don't. Because, yeah, it blows my mind. And yeah, and I think on Marissa's channel, or does she not slow down chat? Only slows down chat, but his chat still moves really quickly, even on slow. And actually, I'd like some feedback from you, Groovers. I had a thought tonight. I haven't actually done any research yet on YouTube, but I thought about changing my channel name to, what do I think about all that? About Marissa? I lost a viewer. They couldn't have left because I didn't say hi to them because they didn't fucking say hi to me. Yeah, we just started talking about that. It was my first day back at work today, so I haven't really been able to get up to speed on it toxic free. Like I know that I've seen the mugshot. She's definitely playing up in it, like putting on the face. Laura, hello, beautiful. You're awake still. How was your day at work? The people doing parodies, what's that about? Oh, well, I think that's just nature. I mean, I do comedy. You take the piss out of people when they're popular or when they're polarizing or whether they're a politician. Like, it's just people taking the piss and, you know, you either watch it or you don't. Your day was long and yeah, I'm wide awake too, Lawsy. So I just started a video to thank people for making my birthday special, and we're now talking about Molly Golightly, and at some point I'm sure we'll start talking about Chris fucking Watts as well. Maybe I should just clickbait, well not clickbait, maybe I should just put it in there, put both of them in there because eventually we're going to chat about it. Thanks, Toxic Free. My birthday was on Saturday and I had a 3-day celebration, and Laura came down here yesterday and she hasn't liked my video yet, so I'm not going to say how lovely she was until she does. Because I know that there were 2 likes before she came on and there's still only 2 likes. If you're on your phone, Laura, you have to close the chat box so you can hit the like button. Yeah. It rained earlier and I had my balcony door open and my deck door, and All these really random bugs have come in. Yay, 3 likes, 100% strike rate. Woo! Back to Molly Go Lightly, Marissa. The parody thing, people can do what they want. You either love it or you don't. I saw Pink Lady Luck doing a parody the other day, and like she loved it because she cracked herself up, and I love that unexpected, not planned, natural laughter that she actually cracked herself up. I thought that was really entertaining viewing. And we were just chatting about, I think actually you commented, Toxic Free, about how you missed the one with the purple lipstick. Yeah, that's exactly the spot when she froze and she did the whole, and then just pissed herself laughing. That was brilliant because it was just natural, spontaneous laughter. And that purple lipstick one of mine, if you fast forward to like the last 3 or 4 minutes of it, you'll see the same thing happen with me. And it's weird because I actually talked about Pink Lady like in that 40-minute video, and then the same thing happened at the end. Yeah, people talking about it. Well, no publicity is bad I mean, no publicity is bad publicity, good or bad, it's good. It's just, sorry, no publicity is what you don't want. You want the haters as much as you want the lovers. It's the ones in the middle that don't have an opinion that you need to worry about. I learned that when I did breakfast radio. I paid attention. Hey, I got a subscription box today, and there was a can of maybe a mineral water, and it's a black can, and it says that it's water that's flowed through lava rock, and I've got a hunch it might be a black fizzy drink. Should we open it and have a look? I don't really drink soft drink at this hour of the night, but it's healthy apparently. Try to get money from the ads with, yeah, do the black drink thing. Okay, cool. So she has been arrested. Yeah, just we'll wrap up on Marissa. Yeah, from what I could gather in the short time I had a look, the mugshot is a legitimate website. There was a bit of chatter online that to be charged with theft, there's a minimum value, like a minimum dollar amount for you to be charged with theft, and it varies, it seems, in America from state to state. Like some states it might be $500 value, others it might be 1,000. And there was speculation that the mugshot, she's actually wearing the bathrobe that she had on in a video she did from the hotel, which means she got arrested at the hotel, possibly. It was like 4:45 in the morning. She was meant to do a meet and greet that the next night, or the night like of the 4:45, and there's speculation that she was at the cop shop all day till she got bailed. She was bailed for $500. And there was a speculation that she did a runner from a restaurant and didn't pay a bill. But there's also speculation that she got busted at the hotel. So, but that's about as much as I know. Does anyone have any more info on that? Yeah, the Frankie thing and the money that was raised, that's really sus as well. But like you were saying earlier, Joey, like a fall from grace, I think, is sad. I think karma exists, and I think sometimes people put bad shit out in the universe, and it comes back to them. She'd raised money, Toxic Free, from her subs to pay for Frankie to go to New Orleans this weekend. And then John Crimes was originally going to be going there as well, and he was saying he was going to take Frankie out and pay for lap dances and stuff. And Marissa kept talking about girls would let him play with their titties, and it all got a bit out of hand. But he wasn't there. So there's a lot of people that donated money to help pay for his costs to go there. But yeah, I mean, a fall from grace isn't a great thing, but I also believe in karma. So sometimes what you put out there comes back to you. But I'm also one of those stupidly naive, trusting people that I don't buy into all the hype or all the gossip. Okay, so Tiffany Gibraldi or something was arrested around the same time, got done for theft too. Tiffany, I've never heard of her, but I don't know. I only know she's got a friend called Holly. Right, I'm going to get this black can. Everyone seems to like me doing weird things. So tonight we're going to see if there is a black soft drink in the can. I'll get it. Wait till you see it. It's mysterious. I better get a clear glass. So when I pour it, we can see what's in the can. But my hunch is, I've got a white, I don't know, in wine, white, like clear glasses, they're all coloured, Laura can vouch. So it's called Calm and Stormy, and Dark and Stormy is like a rum and ginger beer drink, and it's dark. So this is called Calm and Stormy Sparkling Mineral Water, filtered through volcanic rock. All right. Calm and Stormy, mysterious logo. It's the Illuminati. The direct number for emergency services. Where? What's going on? Oh, in case this kills me on live. Shit. I've got these bugs. Get out. You should see there was a bloody moth or something out on my deck, and I was like, gigantic, like this big. Laura knows about moths too. And then on the back it says, now listen to this mysterious stuff. This came in a health subscription box too, an Australian one called Goodness Me. I doubt that it's going to kill me. I'm more interested to see whether this is black or not. I know you hate moths. Laura and I went and saw, was it the Kettering incident? Is that what it's called? The Kettering? Yeah, that's what I was saying. Oh, sorry, Joe. You're just teaching Toxic about Dark and Stormy. Yeah, it's rum and ginger ale, isn't it? Yeah, so we went and saw the Kettering incident, and there were moths in it. And then I got home, and there was this fucking great big moth on my window, and I sent a photo of it to Laura. So anyway, back to the mystery can. I want to take bets from you guys. Who thinks it's going to be black and who thinks it's going to be clear? It says, from stormy clouds to the depths of a dormant volcano. It's already quite the wordy blurb for a can of mineral water. A journey more than 30 years in the making. Purified by nature, infused with minerals, invigorated with bubbles. A tribute to Victoria's Central Highlands. Victoria's a state of Australia, toxic free. You probably know that because you're very smart and you're English, so you know your Commonwealth countries. You hope it's toxic free. Well, we'll get to that shortly. It is. Calm and Stormy Sparkling Mineral Water. Listen to this bit. This is what makes me think it's black. Sheltered from prying eyes in a 100% recyclable can. Prying eyes. Water in a can. Here's why. Here's why it's in a can, motherfuckers. Colder. And it's true. When I took this out of the box today, it was cold enough that I like cold drinks. It was cold enough for me to drink it. And it had been in a box at the post office. Eco-friendly. Toxic-free. You hope it's toxic-free. Laura, you're going with grey with green algae. Jesus Christ. Oh, what did I do? All right, so bets so far. Toxic-free thinks it's clear. Laura, you reckon it's grey with green algae. I think it's black, and Joey or someone's missing. So it's just the three. Oh, Joey thinks it's clear too. Okay. Colder, eco-friendly, 100% recyclable. This is why it's in a can, because it's colder, eco-friendly, 100% recyclable, infinite recycling, and it retains bubbles. And it's a product of Australia, and it's made by Quest Beverages in Flinders Lane, Melbourne. And you can check out their website, calmandstormy.com. So we've got 2 clear, 1 green algae. Where's the chat box gone? What was it? It was a very descriptive one. Grey with green algae, and I reckon it's black. The only reason I think it's black is because it says it's filtered through volcanic rock. And check this out. This, lovely people, is black lava salt from Iceland. And friends of mine brought it back from Iceland for me. I actually put it on some hot smoked salmon on the weekend for my birthday treats. And when I was in Hawaii, I brought them back a bag of salt from Hawaii, like lava salt, and it was black as well. So my hunch is, if this water has been flowing through lava rock, it's going to be black. But here we go. What prize can I give you? I will send a prize. Although if it's clear, then two of you. Let me think. I do have some other black salt that's been in a Ziploc bag for about 2 years that I was going to serve oysters on the weekend, because it's probably not worth eating because it's a bit old. I mean, salt doesn't really go off, but I don't know if sending that's a good idea. I bought my ex a mug, a Breaking Bad mug, a few years ago as a Christmas present, and it had a little baggie of blue crystals. It was just sugar crystals, but at the airport they had to hold it and drug test the crystals. And it was really funny because I was nervous as fuck because it wasn't going to arrive in time for Christmas. But the guy at the airport actually sent me an email saying they had to test the crystals, and I said it's sugar. It came from England, I think, and not America, interestingly enough. But anyway, then he sent me an email saying that it came back clear and they were going to forward it on. And he said, I'm actually really pissed off because most of us had been eyeing off the mug. They all wanted it because it had Heisenberg on it. So yeah, I could send you that, a bag of old black salt. But if there's two winners, I'm going to have to divide it into 2 bags. So you're going to have to send me your addresses. And the problem is my email address isn't actually up there for you. So we'll work it out. Here we go. There's a possum climbing up the wall of my house at the moment. My greatest fear is they work out how to get on my roof. These naughty little joeys. If I win, you can just watch my karaoke vid. What's the name of your channel, Joey? Oh, I suppose I can tick on it. No, they're not ghosts, they're possums. You heard them. You heard the floofs, Laura. I need to put an email address or something on my about section, don't I? Someone pointed that out tonight. I've got nothing on my about bit. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Is it grey with green algae? Is it clear or is it black? Fuck it, it's clear. Now I've got to drink 300 mils of mineral water at 11 o'clock at night before I go to bed. Motherfucker. You're celebrating that you went with a safe guess. Damn, that would have been so cool. I mean, don't get me wrong. Look how pure it is. Look at that. It's pretty gorgeous, huh? It tastes just like that volcano I licked when I was in Hawaii last year. It's very nice, actually. Put the black salt in it. I could do something better. I could brush my teeth with that black charcoal shit. But I might save that for a review. Wait a second. I've got to talk to these Joeys. They're getting very high up my wall. you doing? What's going on, PM? Who's running up and down my wall? Where's the little monkey? Is that your Joey that's still hanging around? Okay, one sec. Uh-oh. Okay. Bear with me for a second. PM, the love of my life, my favourite possum is here, and it's her Joey who she's trying to teach to be independent. Freddie, he won't fuck off, and she's quite heavily pregnant with another little floof, and he's really naughty. And I love her, so I'm just going to go and give her a little treat because she's heavily pregnant and gorgeous. And I think Freddie's stopped climbing up the wall at least. So give me 1 second. Laura, you can fill them in on the possums if you want, or you can all just sit there and cry about how boring that mineral water is. I wanted that to be black and sexy. Yeah. Don't tell anyone I give my possums snacks. The wildlife people don't like me giving wild animals snacks is not cool, apparently. But they don't get them every night. Hey, PM. How about the girl? Okay. PM got her little bit of apple and she's happy. And I don't know where the little fucker is, but he's gone. This is really good mineral water. I think sometimes mineral water on its own is a bit boring, but this is delicious. You're talking about my KitchenAid. The lighting in the kitchen's bad. I don't know if I should do lives in here. Yes, that is a KitchenAid, or also known as the world's most expensive kitchen benchtop ornaments, second only to Thermomixes. Hey, Laura. But I love it, and I do use it. I use it once a week, which is why I want to do this cooking show, because I'm learning to make cool things in it. Nice blue mixer thing. Thank you, Toxic Free. It's my favourite colour. I've got a camper van the same colour as well. Can we bring in the possums on a live? You probably get the numbers up, and you would also need 000 on speed dial for me, Laura. You know that. That'd eat my head off. Hide her drink. The little prick's out there again. He's naughty. I just don't want him to work out that he can get on the roof. And none of the Joeys have been able to yet, because they will actually have to go upside down for a little wait and then up and on. But if anyone's capable of it, it's Freddie. He's also one of the sweetest Joeys. He wants in on the live. The camper van I'll make crystal meth in. God, this is hilarious. You use your thermo tonight, Laura. What, to make crystal meth? Hang on a sec. Freddie and I have to have a chat. Freddie? Where is he? Oh my God. Good girl, PM. Oh my God. The rain has brought... You thought the bugs were inside were bad? I just opened the door to see what Freddie was up to, and there's the biggest fuck off huntsman walking along my deck at the moment. I'm not scared of spiders, but you should see this fucker. And yeah, he's big. Freddie might eat him instead. I don't know what Freddie's up to. I think Freddie might be on the roof now. We'll find out shortly. There's mischief afoot at 11 p.m. on a Monday night in my home. There's a tarantula, a huntsman that could cover most of my face. PM's just happily sitting out there on the railing eating her little bit of apple, and my mineral water looks like mineral water. This live, it's a calamity afoot. I normally have music and stuff on in the background. It's just me sitting here. I know you guys are there chatting, but it's like, call triple O. If something suddenly runs into this, imagine if something just appeared like a possum just ended up sitting right there at my feet, like, g'day. Fucking hell. Yeah, you wouldn't be coping with the huntsman. It's a big one, Laws. But it's outside. Don't freak out. Making cocaine in your Thermomix. So tonight we've talked about, I came on to say thanks for a wonderful birthday, which I did. And since then we've talked about pot, meth, crystal meth, and coke. So let's talk about heroin. Who's a junkie here? I'm not. Hey, let's go back to the Molly Go Lightly thing because there was a lot of chat about prescription pill addictions and stuff like that. Is that just people being really harsh or trying to explain her behavior? Or it's one thing I've noticed, a lot of the Americans in chat, they all talk very openly about Xanax and antidepressants and all kinds of drugs they were on, prescription drugs. We just don't have that level of prescription drug use here. Do you, Toxic? Is the UK, the doctors just throwing antidepressants at people like there's no tomorrow, and Xanax and Valium and... Oh, I lost a viewer. I probably should lose myself. I'm down to 2. We're not getting anywhere near 8 today. But this is an experiment because it would be Monday morning in America and people would be waking up and having to go to work probably. Just noticing my camera's like focusing in and out. It's quirky how it does that. And yet the other day it was blurry the whole time. So anyone go, oh, what I wanted to ask was, should I change my channel to say, tell Tori Hodgman what to do? Now there's only one. That's okay. Now there's 2. Fuck. Did you go, Flora, or are you still one of my 2? Yeah, you do some work toxic free. That is fine. And we're not chatting about anything. Like I said, this is me just experimenting with another background. Tea with Tori. Yeah, but that's going to isolate all the coffee drinkers. Yeah, nighty night, Laws, sweet dreams. Chat soon, beautiful girl. Love you. Probably chat tomorrow, I expect. I thought like tell Tori Hodgman what to do, and people can give me suggestions to do stuff, like cook something, eat something, try something, or if I'm traveling and I go to a place and I can say, hey, I'm here, what should I do? And then I'll actually go and do those things. Maybe. Because there's a lot of channels that are like Ask Oni, Ask Go Lightly, and I Googled, or didn't Google, I searched Ask the other day, and bye, Laura. Love you. And there were a shitload of Ask channels, and I feel like an Ask channel for someone like Oni, who's got so much knowledge, and also, the whole makeup thing and everything, that makes sense. Like Ask Oni how to put on eyeshadow or whatever. I'm not sure why Go Lightly chose it, but I think it's a pretty common way to name your channel. But the problem with that for somebody like me, where I'm not really demonstrating anything, is it's just then me just ask me a question and I'll talk bullshit, which I think is boring. I'd rather you guys you guys choose the content when I go live, or you give me little things to do, missions, or that, stuff that I can accomplish within the confines of my home or wherever I'm traveling, a hotel room or whatever. But I think I've got to change my channel name because there's another channel called Tori Hodgman, and it looks like a shitload of I was going to say Vietnamese, but I don't think it is Vietnamese, but an Asian language, like all these little sort of anime videos. And she's got like 1.1k subs. So whatever she's doing, people dig it. But I thought if it was like, I mean, I'd love tell Tori Hodgman to get fucked. Would crack me up. Actually, I'll show you one other thing that came in that mystery box, and then I'll go to bed because this will make you laugh. And I will try this, not tonight, but I will do a review of this. This is such an Australian product. It's a turmeric elixir rooted in nature, and it's turmeric elixir, apple cider vinegar, and what does it say? It just says it's also got lemon, dandelion, cayenne pepper, so it's going to have a bit of in it. 100% natural, blah 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 blah. But it's apparently like quite a good drink to have to cleanse your stomach, sort of thing. But how Aussie is this? Check out the hashtag on the side. Get rooted. It's the best marketing. So I'll do a review of this because I think it deserves its own video just for the packaging alone. And I'm really enjoying doing reviews. But yeah, get rooted. So I'm going to have a look on the Twitters and see if people are sharing that hashtag. It's so Aussie. The Americans will all be like, what does that mean? Get rooted. It was like, get fucked, basically. Get rooted. Cool, hey, Joey. So, yeah, I'll do a review of that in the next few days. That's why these subscription boxes are fun. But this, Calm and Stormy, put Get Rooted in the title. I will. But imagine if my channel name was Tell Tori Hodgman to Get Fucked. I did want to have, originally I wanted to call it 45 minutes of shit with Tori. I'm only using Tori Hodgman for my own gain because I'm keen to do some freelance writing and stuff. But kind of breaks my heart when people go, it's just me and you again, Joey, on a hot date. I've got to say though, as far as, and I'll change the title for this, but as far as this goes, this Calm and Stormy mineral water is actually really nice. Do you drink mineral water on its own? Or do you usually get the one that has some flavour in it, or do you add like some Bickford's lime or something to it? Because I generally find mineral water a bit boring. There's some really nice high-end sparklings that I like. I know you're a bogan, but you'd have to drink mineral water, tap water. Well, I've got my tap water in this bottle. Straight out of my tank. I love it. The tank water, rainwater, yum. But you've never had, like, when you've been a designated driver, you've never been drinking the sort of mineral water at the pub or soda water? As far as the mineral water goes, it's really nice. It's Coke. Yeah, okay. Well, for anyone who does watch this later on, and you'd be fucking an idiot if you've got 48 minutes into this video, but if you are a fan of mineral water, this is a good one. But this probably costs about $6. I don't know. It's cool packaging. Right, so my thanks for a happy birthday video ended up being me being terrified of not terrified, but concerned a possum was going to break into my house. Laura being terrified of a gigantic huntsman on the deck. You, Joey, being horribly offended that I would suggest for a minute that an Australian bogan would drink mineral water. And I've got to go too. I'm signing off. But thanks for joining me. Just see you soon. And in the meantime, just be cool. Stay cool. Bye. Now it's on this side of the house. This possum's causing mischief. I've got to go too. Take care. Nice to chat. Bye.